Is everybody there?
Hi, my name is Wyatt Jones with Colorado Housing and Finance Authority. CHAFA's vision is that everyone in Colorado will have the opportunity for housing stability and economic prosperity. CHAFA is a leader in economic development finance in Colorado, investing over $1.4 billion into businesses and organizations throughout the state since we expanded our mission in 1982. CHAFA values our longstanding partnership with Economic Development Council of Colorado. EDCC connects us with its members, which enhances our relationships with Colorado's economic development professionals. CHAFA continues to be a proud supporter of EDCC's mission and programs, and we look forward to continuing to work together to achieve our common goal of strengthening Colorado.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to EDCC's annual meeting and EDIE Awards ceremony. My name is Michelle Claymore, and I am the 2020 Board Chair for the Economic Development Council of Colorado. I am also the Economic Development Director for the City of Commerce City and the Course Director for Colorado's Basic Economic Development course. Today is an exciting day because we get to honor some of the best in economic development. But before we get started, I've been asked to share a few housekeeping items with you regarding today's program. You've all entered into this webinar on mute for recording quality purposes or because we know that you have really bad taste in jokes. Later in the celebration, you will have a chance to show your gratitude to our EDIE Award winners, Zoom style. With your mute buttons on, you can clap, wave your arms, or dance like Elaine in Seinfeld. You can display a clap or add emojis using the reactions button located on the display bar at the bottom of your screen, or you can simply type in a message in the chat box. If you are a bad speller, I personally wouldn't choose the last option if I were you. We will post today's event on the EDCC website and send all attendees a link to the post. Please forward this link onto family members, coworkers, former bosses, and significant others. They'll love it. If you have questions after this ceremony, please send them to our operations director, our wonderful operations director, Kim Woodworth at kim.woodworth@edcconline.org. I will be quarantining at Walmart near the paper goods aisle, and I won't be available. For those of you who are new to us, EDCC is a statewide industry association that supports economic development efforts across Colorado. We connect our communities, our members, and our partners to high-quality educational opportunities and trusted resources, and advocate for sound policies and programs that support a vibrant economy and enhance quality of life for all of Colorado. EDCC members come from a variety of settings. We are rural and urban, public and private sector, for-profit and not-for-profit, and include individual communities, counties, and regional organizations, local and state governments, chambers of commerce, universities, and private industry. It is this widespread representation and willingness to collaborate that gives EDCC such a strong voice for economic development issues and topics. EDCC's annual Drive, Lead, Succeed conference is always a highlight for me. It is a chance to keep abreast of current trends and best practices for our industry, a chance to honor the leadership and great work being done all across the state from the previous year. And it is a chance to catch up with the many friends and colleagues I've made during my 30+ years in economic development. As you can see, because of COVID-19, this year is much different. None of us were prepared for the pandemic. However, like so many other organizations, EDCC adapted early to the situation and quickly transitioned the 2020 programming to a virtual environment, including today's program. I may not be able to give you all my traditional welcome hug, but I thank you for being with us, and I look forward to seeing all of you in person and in good health during next year's conference. I'd like to start the program by recognizing our sponsors. In addition to our members, EDCC is proud to be supported by companies and organizations that believe in the vision and mission of EDCC. Their support directly affects the work our economic development professionals and stakeholders do to help bring economic vitality and sustainable development to their communities. It is my pleasure to introduce you to one of our longtime supporters and board members, and whose organization is our presenting sponsor for Drive, Lead, Succeed virtual series, Wyatt Jones with the Colorado Housing and Finance Authority, or CHAFA. Wyatt?
Thank you, Michelle, and thank you everybody for joining the conference today. It's great to have everybody here. If you didn't know, CHAFA has a long-standing partnership with EDCC and has been a strong supporter of EDCC's mission to serve Colorado's business communities. And as I said in the clip earlier, we greatly value our partnership, not only because we share a mission to strengthen economic development in Colorado, but EDCC also helps CHAFA grow our connections to businesses and organizations that we can serve. We were created in 1973, and CHAFA invests in affordable home ownership, the development of preservation of affordable rental housing, and also helps small and medium-sized businesses access capital. We also provide education and technical assistance regarding affordable housing and economic development finance as well. Back in 1982, during a particularly difficult economic environment, CHAFA was authorized to begin administering programs to strengthen economic development, which became a permanent expansion of our mission. And since then, CHAFA has invested over $1.4 billion to help over 6,000 businesses access capital to support over 72,000 jobs throughout Colorado. We offer a variety of ways to help businesses, whether for-profit or nonprofit. CHAFA also has unique programs for manufacturers, rural businesses, and fresh food retailers. During 2020, CHAFA has remained fully operational, engaged, and focused on providing exceptional and uninterrupted service to its customers and partners during the pandemic. In addition to providing housing options, CHAFA has continued to use its financing tools to assist small businesses, manufacturers, community facilities, and safety net hospitals. We're also administering OEDIT's Energize Colorado Gap Fund, which is a $25 million loan and grant fund to assist businesses affected by COVID-19. And additionally, during the pandemic, CHAFA has refocused its corporate giving efforts to support organizations that have provide food assistance, rent and mortgage support, vocational training, and services for the homeless. And to date, we have donated more than $1.5 million to support these needs. So once again, CHAFA is proud to be the presenting sponsor for the Drive, Lead, Succeed virtual series and an ongoing partner of EDCC and Colorado's economic development community. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you in person soon.
Thank you, Wyatt. On behalf of the EDCC Board of Directors, thank you for your continued partnership and support, and for all the hard work you and your organization are doing to help connect businesses to capital during this very difficult time. In addition to CHAFA, I'd like to thank our program sponsors, and after each introduction, would ask you all to help me with a true Julia Roberts woohoo. So our platinum sponsor today, who is a real powerhouse, is Excel Energy. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Our virtual webinar title sponsor, who always does a good job, the Colorado Workforce Development Council. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Our EDIE Awards ceremony title sponsor, which has deep roots in the community, Climax Molybdenum.
Woohoo!
Our Silver Fox sponsors, Tri-State Generation and Transmission Association, HDL Companies, BNSF, Colorado Springs Chamber and EDC, and Colorado Companies to Watch. Yoo-hoo!
Woohoo!
Our Economic Development Brazier supporters, and our Economic Development Partners in Crime. We can't thank our sponsors enough for supporting EDCC, and a big woohoo for all of our sponsors. Woohoo! Yes, that's part of the audience participation part. So we also want to recognize our members. EDCC is a member-driven organization. We are part of a community. We are part of your community and are here to support you and your organization. We won't stop advocating on behalf of the economic development industry and its professionals who work relentless hours to see businesses thrive in communities and help create the vibrant places we all want to work, live, and play. Now, there is one industry sector that helps make a community vibrant, and that is our restaurants. The COVID-19 pandemic is the most devastating crisis the restaurant industry has ever encountered. The National Restaurant Association estimates that the pandemic will result in at least $225 billion in lost revenue and the elimination of 5 to 7 million jobs in the restaurant industry. More operating restrictions were released in many counties by Governor Polis yesterday. Please help support the restaurants you love. The Colorado Restaurant Association has some terrific ideas on their website on ways you can support them. They have also partnered with EDCC and Excel Energy to raise funds for a Restaurant Angel Fund. We have asked all of our attendees today to make a donation to the fund, which will help restaurant owners expand capacity safely by designing and building outdoor winterized dining areas. If you haven't donated, there's still time. So please go to the link you see here as well as in the chat box. Please help us shine light on the essential link that binds us to our communities. Please help save our restaurants. Thank you. 2020 started out like most any other year. We're going to take a look at some of the things that EDCC did early in the year and through today. EDCC members held strategy sessions to plan and coordinate the year's events, professional development courses, and work plans for each of our committees. Under the management of Jennifer Castle, EDCC's Public Policy Committee Administrator and Lobbyist, the Public Policy Committee identified the organization's legislative priorities for the 2020 legislative session and hosted the annual Legislative Day at the Capitol. In February, I was able to showcase a piece of my community during EDCC's Winter Regional Economic Development Forum held in Commerce City at our state-of-the-art Bison Ridge Recreation Center. There were over 150 forum attendees. Then in March, as committees began gearing up, planning efforts for more upcoming EDCC events and courses, of course, the COVID-19 pandemic hit. And it seems like overnight the world shut down. I'd like to take a quick minute to offer our condolences to any of you that have lost any friends or loved ones due to this horrible disease. And we want you all to know that your EDCC family is here to support you any way we can. EDCC is an organization that thrives on in-person events. Once the shutdown began, we all had to adjust to a new way of living and working. It seems like a lifetime ago, but do you all remember your first Zoom meetings? Not knowing how to mute or unmute, and getting caught by your colleagues wearing shorts with your suit tops because your video camera angle wasn't right. The other thing I remember is the amount of information that was being shared. It was not consistent from one source to the next, and it changed all the time. It was utterly exhausting trying to stay on top of what was happening. And then came the CARES Act dollars and communities scrambling, consistent from one source to the next, and changed all the time. It was utterly exhausting. And then came the CARES Act dollars and communities scrambling for ideas on how to spend it wisely. Kudos to all of you for making it through that early period in the pandemic. I especially want to acknowledge the Colorado Office of Economic Development and International Trade and the Small Business Development Centers. You, in addition to a lot of the other state agencies, did and are still doing some amazing work to assist all of us and our businesses during the pandemic. Hats off to you. Early during the pandemic, EDCC began to work even closer with our strategic partner organizations, engaging our members by creating online forums to discuss immediate issues as well as long-term economic implications of the pandemic. The more we met, EDCC's path forward became clearer and clearer. EDCC was among the first organizations to adapt to the new reality of the wonderful world of Zoom and quickly launched our 2020 Drive, Lead, Succeed virtual series. The virtual series was an opportunity to explore the economic impacts that COVID exposed. What was an issue prior to COVID has only been magnified. This is where the opportunity lies and allows us to reflect, engage, and ignite change in our communities. We are harnessing EDCC's most valuable assets, our community of economic development professionals and stakeholders, by engaging in statewide discussions with the intent to find opportunities and launch them into actionable programs, projects, and incentives. So EDCC hosted 6 virtual series, with a couple of them spinning off into 8 regional workshops, 4 Thursday afternoon club events, and a month of educational promotion around the Gallagher Amendment. Woohoo! All of these activities and programs have engaged over 1,200 professionals in the past 6 months. For some, it was their first introduction to EDCC. There is a webpage dedicated to the virtual series on the EDCC website. So members that missed any of them can access all the past virtual series events, videos, and presentations, outcomes, and additional resources. Non-members can purchase them on demand through a subscription for a nominal fee. I invite all of you to check these out. No one knows how long the pandemic will last. For now, EDCC is taking a hybrid approach to programming in 2021, continuing to host our virtual series and adding in an educational series of podcasts. For next year's Drive Lead Succeed conference, we are holding out hope that we will be able to meet in person next fall for the conference in the gorgeous mountain town of Steamboat Springs, even if we have to wear masks and meet in smaller groups. A lot has happened in 2020. Like many of you, EDCC has accelerated innovation in operations and programming by several years. This path was led by members of the Drive Lead Succeed Conference Steering Committee and their unwavering leader, Kelly Flanagan. Their thoughtful approach and willingness to explore challenging issues and new technology is to be commended. Let's give them all a very big round of hoo-hoo applause. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
We'd also like to thank Growl Agency, the company behind the technology for the virtual series and website and our technology hosts today. They have done an incredible job supporting Kim and the organization with our new technology and programming needs since the pandemic began. Thank you very much, Growl. Now let's talk board. That's B-O-A-R-D, not B-O-R-E-D. I'm just keeping it straight. The EDCC Board of Directors is made up of members and officers that represent communities, state and local governments, and private sector economic development stakeholders from across the state. Their purpose is to provide oversight, governance, direction, advice, and to assist in leadership and awareness of the EDCC's mission. On behalf of the organization, I'd like to thank the special appointment board members whose year-over-year dedication and hard work for this organization and economic development is so valuable. Adam Kruger from City of Thornton and our professional development co-chair, Kitty Hook, Newmark Knight Frank, and chair of our membership committee, Carolyn White, Brownstein Hyatt Farber Schreck, Lindsay Van Meter, BNSF, Kelly Flanagan, Excel Energy, and chair of the Drive Lead Succeed Committee, and our alternate Stephanie Troller, City of Westminster. Thank you all. I'd also like to thank our ex officio board members who represent our strategic state partners. Without their partnership, we wouldn't have the collective economic development voice needed to make the critical decisions we need to support our professionals and stakeholders. Thanks goes to Kate Guibert from DOLA, Britta Blodgett from Colorado Workforce Development Council, Michael Macklin, Colorado Community College System, Wyatt Jones, CHAFA, and Glenn Plagans, OEDIT. Thank you all. Woohoo! We have several board members we'd like to recognize who have completed their board seat terms. They have worked long, extra hours outside of their daily duties to help see EDCC be successful. Rachel Lunny, Northwest Colorado COG, Lee Seeger, Jeffco EDC, Greg Thomason, OEDIT, Robin Brown, GJEP, and Sana Kendall, City of Fort Collins. Thank you for dedicating your time, talent, and energy to EDCC. Woohoo! We must also say goodbye to another board member, our beloved past board chair, Tammy Fields, with the Colorado Springs Chamber and EDC. Tammy is a longtime member of EDCC and has always been extremely involved with the organization well before her time on the board. Her dedication to EDCC is undeniable. It's leaders like Tammy that keep this organization moving steadfastly forward. Tammy was the force behind badly needed updates to EDCC's bylaws, recognizing that our organization was growing fast and needed clarity around many processes and procedures. Her legacy will continue on as the organization takes on new challenges and growth opportunities. But from a personal perspective, Tammy is a true professional and for me, a true friend, someone that you can trust and lean on for support. She's a master in her profession and a mentor that you would be lucky to have. I'm sorry we aren't saying thank you in person, Tammy, but I will save a big thank you hug for when we can meet again. For now, we send a very big virtual hug and thank you for all the time, talent, and leadership you have shared over the years with EDCC. Thank you. Don't go far, Tammy. I think Kim has another role in mind for you, so stay tuned. Okay, so the organization recently went through the annual board nomination and election process. Thanks to everyone who agreed to run for a board seat and participated in the process. If you were not selected to be on the board or want to get more involved in EDCC, we invite you to join one of our working committees. Our committees are a great way to network with your peers and present opportunities for professional and leadership development. Please reach out to our operations director, Kim, if you are interested in getting more involved. It is now my pleasure to introduce the newly elected 2021 Board of Directors, starting with the officers. The 2021 chair is Laura Lewis Marchino from Region 9 Economic Development District. Our vice chair, Stacy Miller, the Town of Windsor. Our treasurer, Drew Kramer, Tri-State Generation and Transmission Association. And our secretary, John Bristol from the Steamboat Chamber, Routt County and City of Steamboat Springs. City of Steamboat Springs. I will become the immediate past chair. In addition to the officers, please welcome our new regional board directors, Adam Kruger, City of Thornton, who is moving from special appointment to the Metro Regional Board seat. Bonnie Peterson, AGNC, and Michaela Barton, Rio Blanco County, will be our new Northwestern regional representatives. Josh Burks, City of Fort Collins, and Philip Riggleman, Yuma County EDC, will be our new Northeastern regional representatives. And Steve Josephic, Grand Junction Economic Partnership, will represent the Southwest. Welcome, everybody. For members in these areas, these are your representatives. If you have any questions about all things EDCC, they will be your lead contact. Congratulations to all the new board members, and I and the rest of the EDCC Executive Board look forward to working with you. So, hopefully I didn't talk too fast, but this concludes the annual meeting portion for today's event. Now for the anticipated EDIE Awards. Yesterday, a few of us were discussing what EDIE stands for. Apparently, that institutional knowledge has been lost to history, but I did try to Google it. This is what the internet says EDIE might stand for. The first option is Emergency Department Information Exchange. I don't think so. The second is Electronic Deposit Insurance Estimator. Definitely not. In the Urban Dictionary, EDIE means wealthy, happy, or war. Well, today it means that we have several people and organizations to recognize for excellence in 2019. We'd like to start off the ceremony with a sponsor spotlight from our title sponsor, Climax Molybdenum.
Hi, I'm Stacy. Molybdenum.
I'm Kelly. Molybdenum.
I'm Michelle. Molybdenum.
Hi, I'm Adam. Molybdenum.
Hey, I'm John. Molybdenum.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. Molybdenum.
Hi, I'm Mike. Molybdenum.
This is Drew, and it's pronounced molybdenum.
Yeah, this is Greg, and you pronounce it molybdenum.
Phonetically, molybdenum.
Britta, molybdenum.
Hi, this is Trish, and molybdenum.
Hi, this is Steve. Molybdenum.
Hi, it's Kimberly. Molybdenum.
Hi, I'm Lee. Molybdenum.
Hi, this is Glenn. It's
molybdenum.
That's really good.
Hi, I'm Carolyn. It's pronounced molybdenum.
Hi, it's Josh, and I'm so glad you all went before me. It's pronounced molybdenum.
Hi, I'm Tammy. Molybdenum.
Hey guys, it's Wyatt. It's pronounced molybdenum, I think.
What is molybdenum?
Now, if you break it down, molybdenum, I would have chosen many jeans.
That was awesome, you guys. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you helping us out with that.
I have to tell you, that word is in the script at least 20 times, and I'm not sure I get it right every time. So we are all wearing shorts in support of our sponsor, Climax Molybdenum. And Josh asked a good question. So what is it? Well, it's commonly referred to as moly, and it's a naturally occurring essential element similar to iron. Moly can be found in foods like legumes and grains. It is used to make stainless steel that is recyclable, longer lasting, corrosion resistant, and stronger. Unlike iron, moly has a much higher melting point, which makes it a critical component to enhancing the safety of all different types of transportation, construction, and agricultural needs. If you want to know more about this essential mineral, you can visit the website climaxmoinco.com, climaxmoinco.com. On behalf of Nell Wareham and Lalitha Christian, Strategic Community Development Managers for the Climax and Henderson operations with Climax Molybdenum Company, who could not be with us today, they want us to thank EDCC for the opportunity to sponsor the 2020 EDIE Awards. While they wish they could have joined us in today's celebration, they share that it is truly an honor to have the opportunity and would like to thank EDCC for the hard work and dedication in supporting communities across Colorado. Climax Molybdenum operates in Summit, Lake, Eagle, Chaffee, Clear Creek, and Grand counties. They are committed to providing programs that build capacity and contribute to the sustainability of the communities where they have a presence. While this year has been incredibly challenging for all, Climax Molybdenum would like to congratulate the recipients of the 2020 EDIE Awards for their outstanding achievement in economic development. As a proud partner of EDCC, they support the work of all economic developers across the state, which continues to make Colorado an incredible state to live in. They hope you all enjoy the awards ceremony and that you have a safe and productive rest of 2020 and well wishes for 2021. Thank you to our sponsor. Those are very kind thoughts, and we appreciate the support and continued partnership your company has with this organization. So thank you. Woohoo! Now I'd like to introduce you to our Master of Ceremonies. Now he is no stranger to EDCC. He is the former area manager with Xcel Energy. I think he was a past chair of the organization. He's a former planner, developer, economic development leader, Eagle Scout, former shortstop for the Atlanta Braves, a teenage model, and a blues singer. He is recently retired and fresh off our mountain streams. Please help me welcome Preston Gibson to our virtual stage. Woohoo! Preston.
Thanks so much.
Hey.
Thanks so much, Michelle. Hey, it's great to see everyone today, at least virtually, and it's really an honor and a privilege to be able to do this today and get me off the mountain stream or off the couch and get me productive for a while, at least an hour or so. I really miss seeing everybody. I don't know if you remember, but when this whole COVID thing started, as I'll call it, we were told we were going to stay home for a couple of weeks to bend the curve. Well, that turned into maybe a month, and now, you know, it's 8 months, and who knows when it's going to be over. But this is just a wonderful opportunity to get together virtually and really share some good news on and thanks to the people who've done so much for economic development this last year. So let me go ahead and begin with the script here. Since 1989, the EDCC has been recognizing exemplary economic development practices across Colorado. Each year, our winners are recognized by their peers through their hard work, partnerships, volunteerism, and economic development stewardship. Among the elite winners are names we all recognize from professionals like Tom Clark, Hazel Hartbarger, Wendy Nafziger, and Sandy Head, all achieving the highest award for their leadership and their impact on Colorado's economy. The promising leaders of today and tomorrow: Jessica Erickson, Kelly Flanagan, Allison Tremblay, Jeremy Reitman, Kara Reigers, and Audrey Herbison. From companies who incorporate economic development into the fabric of their company's culture and community, they work in such as United Launch Alliance, Lockheed Martin, Xcel Energy, Colorado Springs Utilities, and Comcast, to small businesses making an impact in our communities like Montrose Lumber, Stone Age, and Bonsai Design. EDCC also recognizes the exceptional work by our communities, both large and small, from Fort Collins to Westminster, Fountain to the town of Lyons, Wheat Ridge to Estes Park. All of these communities are creating unique places encompassing economic vitality and resiliency. Places in which we all want to live, work, play, and thrive. We can't do this alone. Without the work of the strong partnerships we create with integral partners like our workforce and small business development support organizations, our educational institutions, our state and regional partners, and lastly, the private industry that we work with. All this can't happen without all of you taking a moment to recognize the great work done by your peers, companies, and partners. To receive such an award means that the exceptional work that you're doing is getting noticed, it's relevant, and it deserves recognition. Today, we come together to celebrate another class of exceptional economic development professionals. Please join me in congratulating this year's nominees and winners. Now, what we've all been waiting for, let's get to the best part of the ceremony, and that is, of course, the winners. General criteria for all awards are: nominations reflect work or projects completed in the 2019 calendar year. Nominations must meet most of the criteria stated within the proper category and will be determined at the discretion of the EDIE Selections Committee to be eligible for the award. The EDIE Award Selection Committee is comprised of past EDIE Achievement and Rookie of the Year Awards winners, along with members of EDCC's Board of Directors. Communities and individuals will not be eligible for another award for 5 calendar years, starting from the year they received the award. Now, first up, our Small Community of the Year Award. The criteria: small community size up to 19,999 in population. Demonstrated support for economic development such as financial, board participation, or lobbying. Planning and investment in long-term development of the community such as infrastructure. Permanent financing of economic development or targeted strategies to secure primary jobs. Special project or development during the nomination year. If the consideration narrows down to 2 competing communities, the EDCC member in good standing will take merit. Now let's see the winner of the Small Community of the Year.
what an honor it is to be able to accept the Small Community of the Year award for the West End. If you don't know where we're located, West End is a community made up of Nucla, Natarita, Paradox, Bedrock, and Redvale in Montrose County, and Norwood in San Miguel County. We're a watershed area that's connected geographically in southwest Colorado. We're approximately 1 hour from Telluride and 1 hour from Moab, Utah, to give you a frame of reference. I'd like to thank Amy Tooker, President of West End Economic Development Corporation, for being sneaky and nominating us for this award. This award really means a lot to us. Just look at all of the folks that are going to learn about us now. I'd also like to thank EDCC, EDIE Awards Selection Committee, for choosing the West End, and the EDCC Board of Directors, and all the great members of EDCC, so many of whom have helped me along the way. Again, thank you all. We're going to do some dancing in the streets right now. Thank you.
Okay, congratulations to West End and San Miguel County. I'll tell you what, everybody unmute and say woohoo on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Woo! Thank you.
All right, that worked. Okay, now you can mute again. Next is the Large Community of the Year Award, and the criteria is the community size, greater than 60,000 in population. Same criteria applies as Small Community of the Year. So now let's watch the video.
Winning this award means a great deal to our team and to our community partners and our stakeholders and our members. As Coloradans, you know, we're all accustomed to making our fair share of best of lists every year. We enjoy being ranked as a top city to live or work or do business or host veterans. And we put a lot of work into growing our city and maintaining our rankings year over year. But being recognized by you, our peers in the industry, means even more to us in those rankings. You know how much work goes into placemaking and economic development. Your support in being named the best large community is a real honor. We'll pay it forward by watching what's happening in your communities and looking for opportunities to champion your work through EDCC too. I want to say thank you to Tammy Fields, our Senior Vice President of Economic Development, for nominating Colorado Springs. Thank you to the EDIE Awards Selection Committee for recognizing us, and to the EDCC Board of Directors and the greater EDCC membership for ensuring our communities are recognized for innovation and leadership.
Okay, congratulations, City of Colorado Springs. Let's unmute and offer some applause. 1, 2, 3. Woohoo!
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, this is crazy. This is off script, but for some odd reason, I just lost my video, so I'm not seeing you. I hope you're seeing me.
We are.
Okay, great. I'm going to move forward. The next is the Economic Development Partnership of the Year Award. The criteria is the recipient continues to work with EDCC in our goal to strategically retain, expand, and attract primary employers. They're committed to the vitality, growth, and sustainability of the Colorado economy. So let's see the video.
I'm John Suthers, Mayor of Colorado Springs. It's my pleasure to accept this award from the Economic Development Council of Colorado on behalf of the Colorado Springs Airport. We're proud of the Peak Innovation Park and the airport's dedicated contribution to the economic vitality of Colorado Springs, Olympic City, USA. We're so grateful for our long-term partners at the Federal Aviation Administration and CDOT Aeronautics. I also want to thank Greg Phillips, Troy Stover, Dana Jackson, and the entire Airport Properties team. Other local partnerships were forged during the development of the Peak Innovation Park, and we greatly appreciate their collaboration. Thank you again for this tremendous honor.
Well, congratulations to Colorado Springs Airport. And again, let's, on the count of three, say a big woo-hoo to Colorado Springs Airport. 1, 2, 3.
Woo!
Hey, good
All
man.
right. Okay. Next, we're honored to have 3 legislators this year whose contributions to economic development need to be recognized. I think it's unusual typically to have more than 1 or 2, and 3 is terrific. The criteria is demonstrated support for economic development initiatives or primary industry support during the last legislative session, demonstrated leadership in strengthening Colorado's economy through public policy achievement, sponsoring or being a leading voice on bills or ballot initiatives aimed at strengthening Colorado's economy identified in EDCC's legislative policy statement, healthy business climate, effective, well-maintained infrastructure and workforce, bridging the political gap to compromise in the name of Colorado's economy, building consensus across the political spectrum to successfully pass bills or ballot initiatives that strengthen Colorado's economic outlook. Now let's all look at the video.
Representative Danae Asgar, and I just have to say thank you so much to the Economic Development Council of Colorado's board and members, the EDIE Selection Committee, and also all of those who nominated me. It's such an honor to hold this award. Economic development is critical and vital to Colorado's recovery as we move through COVID. It's important every day, but it's especially important with the world we're living in today. It's something that is not a partisan issue, and it's an issue that impacts every single corner of this state. I've been proud to work with people across the aisle to make sure that we are talking about real economic development opportunities for every single space in this state. Thanks so much for this EDIE award. It means so much to me, and I look forward to continuing to work on economic development issues in the next legislative session and beyond.
Hello, EDCC. Thank you so much for this recognition today, and thank you to Jennifer Castle for nominating me. I want you to know that I have tremendous respect for the work of our economic development community. I know that because of you, new business ventures are a reality in our state, and also because of your efforts, great new job opportunities are available for so many. For all of these reasons, when I think of economic development, I really think of opportunity development. Your work is the strategic nexus between the private sector and government, You make sure that the two operate in harmony for the mutual benefit of one another. For all of these reasons, I'm so pleased to work with you, and I look forward to continuing to work with you in the years to come. Thank you again for this recognition, and have a wonderful day.
From a very quiet state capital. Thank you so much for this award. It means a lot, particularly coming from the Economic Development Councils of Colorado, because of the good work that you guys do. In our small and big towns, urban, rural, and suburban, the work we do together ensures that we're lifting up communities and making sure that they can have the future we dream of. We have hard work in front of us as we ensure a full recovery from COVID, but I can't wait to work alongside you guys. This award means a lot, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, congratulations to Representatives Esgar and Byrd and Senator Donovan. Let's on the count of three say woohoo. 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! Woohoo! All right, terrific. We can't do what we do without their support, so it's fantastic. Next up, our company of the year. And the criteria: demonstrated support for economic development, financial board participation and lobbying, significant support for the community, active and engaged community issues, significant expansion or investment during the year. So let's see who that might be.
Hello to all. My name is Mike Duran, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Altea. I'm extremely honored to receive the Company of the Year award from the Economic Development Council of Colorado. On behalf of Altea's entire team, located not just in our Colorado Springs headquarters, but across the globe in Detroit, Tokyo, Seoul, and Frankfurt, we are truly grateful for the recognition you have given us today. Besides my work as the Vice Chair of Colorado Springs EDC, I'm blessed to work with a small army of Altea colleagues who have a desire to give back to our hometown community. I sincerely want to thank Tammy Fields from the Colorado Springs EDC, who graciously nominated Altea, and I also want to thank the EDC Award Selection Committee, Board of Directors, and the membership for sharing this honor with me and my team. On behalf of all of us at Altea, I promise to continue to make Colorado proud of our people and our products. And I also promise to continue our mission to be a force for good within our community and beyond. Thank you.
Okay, let's congratulate and thank Altea for all of the work they do in economic development. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! Woo-hoo. Right, thank you, Altea. Now to the Volunteer of the Year Award. EDCC may each year choose to present a Volunteer of the Year Award to an outstanding non-practicing economic development professional, volunteer, in Colorado who has demonstrated a multi-year commitment to the vitality, growth, and sustainability of the Colorado economy. The criteria is that the honoree is a citizen of Colorado or is from out of state but has engaged in significant economic development activities within the state for more than 2 years, is not employed in the profession of economic development as defined by or determined by the EDCC Board of Directors and or the Awards Committee, has demonstrated history of involvement in economic development projects in Colorado that are of historical significance to the state or region in Colorado. Her preferred candidates will demonstrate leadership and involvement in more than one economic development project unless a single project is of such magnitude that the candidate merits consideration for the one project alone. Candidates may be selected from a pool of nominees who at any one time in their careers were economic development professionals. However, consideration for the award should not be based on achievements during their economic development careers. So let's take a look at the video.
I would like to thank the EDCC Board of Directors and greater membership for this honor. I appreciate the time and effort the Award Selection Committee put into this process. I would also like to thank Marla Akridge for submitting my name for this award and the work the application process required. I would like to thank my wife Cheryl for all of her support that makes everything I do possible. I am humbled by this award, but I think it speaks to where our organization is headed. 1 year ago, our board made an overt decision that we wanted to take our work to the next level, knowing what would be required by each board member and our membership at large. This award signifies the success of that effort, and I accept it on behalf of our organization. Thank you.
Congratulations, John, and thank you for all of the volunteerism you've done in support of economic development. And again, on the count of three, we're going to say woohoo. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's great. The next award is for the Rookie of the Year. This award is designed to encourage new professionals who have demonstrated exceptional ability and performance in the field of economic development. And the criteria is to qualify for the nomination, either the individual or the organization they represent is an EDCC member in good standing, less than 3 years in the profession, but at least 1 year in Colorado, recommended by their supervisor for exceptional work on a project, issue, or problem, demonstration of ability or leadership usually limited to a veteran economic development practitioner, some evidence of professional development or support for professional development in Colorado. So now let's take a look at the video.
EDCC. I'm Alex Rugoff with the City of Durango, and I'm honored to have received the Rookie of the Year award. I want to start by thanking my boss, mentor, and friend, Scott Shine. Scott's been tremendous in teaching me the ropes of economic development and giving me a lot of initiative to grow. I also want to thank Laura Lewis Marchino, Roger Zalnaritis, Mike French, and others in the economic development community in La Plata County. We all know 2020 has been a very difficult year, which is why I'm so thankful to be a part of the EDCC. Whether it's through the Public Policy Committee, webinars, or connecting with statewide leaders, EDCC has helped the City of Durango respond quickly and intelligently to help support our local economy. I look forward to continuing this progress and want to thank you all for your support.
Congratulations, Alex. You have won a terrific award, and I'll tell you, it's a great profession, and you're already doing just fantastic. So again, congratulations. On the count of three, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
Woo!
Okay, for the final award today, the Economic Development Achievement Award. It's the highest EDIE award honor that you can receive, the Economic Development Achievement Award. The criteria is practicing professional in Colorado for at least 5 years. Personal professional development, including but not limited to CED, EDI graduate, or CDID. Economic development success in their organization community, job growth, capital investment, redevelopment, and increased tourism, etc. Furthering development of the profession in Colorado outside their individual organization. Involvement in regional economic development or EDCC, mentorship, legislative work, conference or workshop development, etc. Promoting the importance of the profession and its purpose, local or state press coverage of economic development issues and events, serving with non-economic development organizations as an economic development professional, educating elected officials and community leaders, etc. So let's see the video.
Erickson, President and CEO of Longmont Economic Development Partnership. I am very grateful to be recognized with this year's Economic Development Achievement Award. Economic Development Colorado has really become my life's work and passion, and so to be recognized for the effort that I've put into forwarding economic development both locally and across the state is both humbling and very much appreciated. I especially want to thank my good friends at Avocet Communications for the nomination, as well as the EDCC Award Selection Committee and Board of Directors. And to all my friends and colleagues in economic development across Colorado, I thank you too for the many years of support and friendship that you've provided. Thank you.
Congratulations, Jessica, a very well-deserved award. So on the count of three, everybody say woohoo. 1, 2, 3.
Woo!
Okay. We congratulate all of the nominees and winners. Most of all, we want to congratulate, I'm having trouble with the word congratulate. I want to congratulate all those who submitted a nominee. We can't celebrate the great achievement in our state without the support of you. We encourage you all to watch out for economic development excellence throughout the next year. We challenge you to submit these examples. EDIE Awards nominations are open throughout the year, and we encourage you to take the time to support your peers, companies, and partnerships. Now, I will turn it back over to Michelle. Thank you for allowing me again to be host today.
Thank you, Preston. You make an awesome EDIE Awards MC. Let's all give a woohoo for Preston. Woohoo! Before you go though, Preston, there's one last thing I was hoping you could do for us.
What's that?
Accept the EDCC Chair's Choice Award for your many contributions to economic development and this organization over the years.
Oh my gosh.
Every year, the board chair, which is me, gets to make the decision whether to select a Chair's Choice Award to recognize individuals who have supported EDCC and has demonstrated a multi-year commitment to the vitality, growth, and sustainability of the Colorado economy. This year, I am honored to present this award to you, Preston. There are many of us here that have worked with or for you over the years, including myself. Preston, you have played a vital role in Colorado's economy through your economic development leadership at Jefferson County EDC, Xcel Energy, and EDCC. It was under your leadership that EDCC's Public Policy Committee strengthened its reputation for insightful input and guidance on legislative issues. Your work at Xcel Energy helped shape how Xcel Energy collaborates with the economic development community, and you are a pro at developing and maintaining highly effective and lasting relationships. You are a friend to us all. In fact, we have a video montage we want to share with you that shows your commitment and loyalty to the community.
Hi, I'm Tom Clark. I had Preston's job before he did. Preston has been a great economic development person throughout most of his professional life here in Colorado. But during the days of getting computer and internet into homes and offices, Jeffco was only at about 60% coverage, making it difficult to recruit business to the county. The telephone company at that time was slow to bring IT into most of the area. Many of you may not know that Preston was an important part of the team that brought Comcast into Jefferson County. Over $56 million of IT capacity came to homes and business in Jefferson County. Thanks, Preston. You've been a great leader and economic developer for Colorado. Enjoy your retirement.
Preston, congratulations on winning the Chairman's Choice Award this year. It is well deserved. Wow, what an accomplishment. All I can say is how thankful I am for you and your leadership. You have been so dedicated to the Public Policy Committee. You have led the committee. You have provided so much guidance and knowledge to us, and so much of your time. So I just have to say thank you. Thank you from me personally, because you've been an inspiration to me. I certainly would not be where I am today without your help. I oftentimes found myself saying, gosh, I hope Preston's on this call because I really could use his advice. So I just certainly want to say thank you, and that I'm thrilled that we are giving you this award because you have given so much to the Public Policy Committee and to the EDCC as an organization. So just, wow, congratulations. Truly, you have been such an inspiration. You are the godfather of the Public Policy Committee. And let's go play golf.
Hi, Preston. Congratulations on the Chairman's Choice Award. They couldn't have picked a better guy. I'm so proud of you. I'm always so proud of you. And I love you. Bye.
Surprise, Preston, and congratulations for receiving the Chairman's Choice Award at this year's EDCC conference. I'm Holly Velasquez Horvath. I'm the Senior Director of State Affairs and Community Relations here at Xcel Energy, and I have had the pleasure of working alongside Preston for many years. You have been such a mentor when it comes to economic development for our communities and our state. You always provided advice and feedback and ideas for opportunities around economic development, and I have been so grateful. You deserve this recognition more than anybody, and I'm just excited to be here, even if it's on video, to celebrate this award with you. Congratulations.
Hey, Preston, congratulations. What an amazing honor, and it is very well deserved. You've earned it. I just want to say thank you. You have been such an inspiration to me throughout almost my entire career. From a young economic developer, you were running Jefferson County Economic Development, showing me the ropes, offering advice, and always being that steady hand. And then later in my career, when I had the opportunity to move to Jefferson County Economic Development, you were my board chair. And you were so phenomenal in every single way. Supportive, encouraging, always had great advice, great techniques that you used in the field, and you are by far one of the most respected people all across the state of Colorado. I could not have asked for a better friend, a better board chair, or a better mentor. We are gonna miss you in the economic development world every single day, but I'm so thrilled that you're getting to retire. Congratulations on this honor. You deserve it, and I am so proud to be able to congratulate you. We sure appreciate you, Preston.
Good afternoon, Preston. Congratulations on such a well-deserved award to such a well-deserving recipient of that award. The Chairman's Award is something special, not regularly and routinely awarded. You, my friend, deserve it if anyone does. You have been such a solid voice for economic development in Colorado for these many years. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate your support and your friendship in my activities on behalf of the Economic Development Council of Colorado at the state legislature. You are always there to answer the call, to come down to the Capitol, drop everything that was on your calendar, come down and testify in committee, talk to legislators. It truly, you are the consummate professional, and I can't express strongly enough how grateful I am to call you a friend. It's such an honor to be asked to be part of your presentation of this great award, and I wish you the very, very best in your future, Preston. I know that you're going to enjoy retirement immensely. It's really wonderful, and I wish you nothing but the very best and fair winds and following seas. Take care, Preston. Hope to see you soon.
Congratulations, Preston, and surprise! I am so happy to be part of your celebration and to honor everything that you have done to earn the Chairman's Choice Award from this year's EDCC Board of Directors. I I could probably talk forever about all of the things that you've done, all of your accomplishments, all of the things that you have taught me. But then I would cry on a celebration video, and that is not what we're going for. My name's Kelly Flanagan. I'm the Director of Community Relations for Xcel Energy, and it has been my absolute honor and privilege to work alongside you for so many years in economic development, in community building, and in really just solving all the world's problems one by one. Thank you for everything that you have shared with me and everything that you have taught me. Congratulations. This is an honor that is so well deserved.
I love you, Grandpa. I love you, Grandpa.
Dad, how is it that you're retired and you're still getting awards? I knew you'd never retire. Congrats on the Chairman's Choice Award. We love you and we're proud of you.
Congratulations, Dad. You're amazing. Love you.
Preston, would you like to say anything to the group?
Yeah, first of all, it was wonderful. I mean, it was just completely unexpected. And I'm just humbled by the whole thing. And economic development is truly a great profession, and I've made so many friends over the years. I think that's the best part, and learned a lot. I think I was sitting in the county just a couple minutes ago. I was sitting in my county job, which I loved. I love working for Jeffco, and I had a job in the planning profession. I was planning manager for Jeffco, and I was getting a little bit bored with some things, and then all of a sudden I hear from Tom Clark that he's leaving JEC at the time. And he was asking me if I might be interested in the economic development profession. And it's like, well, yeah, I am ready to do something else. and I just appreciated all of everyone's help. Michelle, you've been terrific. Had so many mentors through the years, you especially, probably more than anybody. Tom, of course. Debbie Woodward, John Cody, Clark Becker. I mean, the list goes on and on. There's so many people, and really becoming lifelong friends, and the folks on the video, to every person. And so it's just a terrific career. And then moving into Xcel and having such great support from everybody at Xcel, from the CEO down to really everyone. It's such a great company. Always supporting our communities. And Kelly, terrific. Holly, thank you so much for your kind words today. But just want to say thanks. It just means an awful lot. And also just want to recognize my wife and family. It does take a lot of time. And you're out at night. You got early morning meetings. So for the times that I was, basically not around, I really need to say thanks to them for that. So just want to close by saying I miss you all. I miss the camaraderie. I do hope that this COVID is over soon. I hope the vaccinations are here soon so we can all get back together again, because this is not the best way to celebrate. But thank you so much for everything. It's just been wonderful. And thank you so much, Michelle, for your kind words and nominating me for this award. So I'll close with that, but I'm very humbled. Thank you very much.
Preston, these are happy tears, but congratulations. It was really a group effort, and we all love you. And we want to say, may the next chapter of your life bring you endless happiness and the time to do the things you and Patty love. Let's all give it up for Preston Gibson. Woohoo!
Thanks again. Thank you so much.
All right, so we're in our final stages here. I want to end today's session by thanking our 2020 sponsors. Without their support, EDCC would not have the funding and resources available to bring quality events and content closer to our members. Their support directly affects the work our economic development professionals and stakeholders do to help bring economic vitality and sustainable developments to their communities. A big thank you also goes out to our dedicated Drive, Lead, Succeed virtual series steering committee who have been working tirelessly behind the scenes, transitioning the event and bringing us impactful and actionable content. And we can't forget to thank our communications committee who's been trying to keep up with the DLS committee's efforts to get information out to our contingency and beyond. As a friendly reminder, please help us support the Colorado Restaurant Association's Angel Fund. Proceeds will help support Colorado's restaurants in their design and building efforts towards their outdoor dining areas. And if you haven't donated, there's still time, so please make sure that you do that. And at last but not least, the 2020 EDCC Board of Directors would like to show our support and gratitude for all of the hard work that Kim Woodworth has done for us as our operations manager. 2020 has been a challenging year and Kim has met all the obstacles head on and with a smile. Kim, thank you. As a small token of our appreciation, we would like to present you with some flowers and a gift certificate that can be spent at a variety of restaurants or shops in downtown Grand Junction. Our friends at Growl and GJEP were kind enough to receive our tokens of appreciation so they could pass them along to you today. So please enjoy. And again, thank you very, very much. Let's all give it up for Kim. Woohoo! Extra hoo-hoo. Again, the recording, presentations, and follow-up resources and outcomes will be posted on our website, our webpage dedicated to the virtual series. We will be following up with an email link giving you access to these resources. And if the link doesn't have an EDCC logo next to it and says something like click here for $1 million, I wouldn't do it. Sorry, last joke, I promise. That was the last joke of the day. Our final virtual series for 2020 is scheduled for December 16th at 10 a.m. We will be reflecting on how far we've come and what trends we will see in 2021. Spencer Levi with CBRE will give us a glimpse into what commercial real estate could look like in the future. Among this topic will be innovations in retrofitting buildings to help combat the spread of bacteria and disease. The future of work will also be discussed along with an announcement on our state's remote work initiative. So this is a won't want to miss event. Our last Thursday afternoon club is December 3rd. We're going to celebrate wishing 2020 goodbye. And at that point, one more joke. And at that point, it will become the year of which we do not talk about, right? And usher in 2021. If you haven't joined this yet, it is really a good time. And yes, come as you are and drinks are allowed. We hope that you all join us for future conversations. You can stay up to date by visiting edcconline.org and look at our webinar series. And finally, visit the website for resources and tools that you need to be successful in your economic development endeavors. Thank you again for joining us today. Congratulations to all of the winners. Stay safe and healthy, and hopefully we'll see you all soon. Thank you. Oh, should we do one last woohoo? Woohoo! Woohoo! Have a great day, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Congratulations.